How do you play cricket? I am not sure, my brother. I am not sure how you play cricket. You tell me how you play cricket. My day is going well, Porch Bros. How is your day going? I'm just getting all of the chat set up. I'll be on camera here in a second. Where are you at in the world? Hey, what's up, 99 Kings? To give you guys some background, I'm a free financial advisor. How do you rob a bank? I'm not sure, but I do know you probably go to jail after. And a partridge in a pear tree. What's your favorite Christmas song? Man, that's tough. The family's right now very much into Bing Crosby's 12 Days of Christmas. We also like the Jackson 5 Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Another minute here and I'll be on camera. Sorry for the delay. "12 drummers drumming." Do you know like Forrest Frank? I don't think I could name a song of his. Why? Watch party starts in 50 minutes. He has the best songs. What's his best song? I'll look it up right now. Wait, is he is Forrest Frank the Christian rapper? If so, then yes, I do know him. I'm about to have a good day. Oh, you know what? I think I know this song. Let's go. Why is this not playing? Oh, what they say. Sun is shining down on me. Birds are singing praise. I'm about to have a good day. In every single way. God who made the universe knows me by my name, so it's a good day. If I could. Gray sky blue. Oh, we do. Yeah, I know this one, Porch. I don't know many of these songs, but I definitely know this one. I'm listening to it right now. What they say. Sun is shining down on me. Birds are singing praise. I'm about to have a good day. in every single way. God who made the universe knows me by my name, so it's a good day. No, it's great. Everything you're here for, you come in. Oh, I don't know these words. What about his most popular, the Your Way's Better? I don't know. Let's see. I'm listening to it right now. Let's see how it goes. How you get such a smooth head? It's like a moon. Well, part of it was genetics. And the other part is a razor. I do believe in God, Porch Bros. I believe Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. This is a pretty good song. I think Good Day is better than Your Way's Better. I do believe. I do believe. All right. So, what is everybody doing today? What is everybody up to? Only room, gray sky blue. Oh, we saying, oh, we do. Oh, markets are up today. Very interesting. I know he's got my back. That's why I'm singing that. I'm about to have a good day. Toyota at a 52-week high. Interesting. I thought the automobile industry was in trouble. Hey, I'm trying to go to a college with very good biomedical engineering classes, but they're really expensive, like about 100,000 for 4 years. Well, what's your? This goes not just for this degree, but for any degree. Tag man, you need to see what your return on investment is going to be, and that is you got to research what the outlook is like because if you go into 100,000 in debt and there's not really a job market out there, you could be in a tough spot. All right, who's got other questions? Who's got other questions? So I'm a free financial advisor. I'm a CFP professional. I worked at Vanguard for 13 years, and our mission is to help millions of people achieve financial literacy. Really, it's to master their finances, but what's up, Karthik? Doing what? I run a SMMA business, but it is hard to get clients. Any advice? So I'm not sure what SMMA is. Makes me think of mixed martial arts, but I doubt that's what it is. How are you marketing to those clients? And to be honest, we're still learning how to connect to people on here. So I would not say I am the expert. Marketing agency, content creation. Okay. So we put out 2 long form videos per week, 3 short forms per day. We've seen decent growth over the last 3 months or so, but for the first part of our existence, we weren't doing that stuff. So it's much different now. Yeah. So we're still grinding, still grinding. Still grinding. Still grinding. But the grind won't stop until millions of people have mastered their finances. Could you tell me about investing? I am 19. I want to get rich. Well, there's multiple levels to investing. So investing is step number 4 on the 5 steps to financial success. First, you have to have a detailed budget, understand your surplus or deficit every month. Then you need to build an emergency fund and or get out of debt. And then you need to set goals for your money. So once you set a goal, that's how you determine how to invest. You got to base it on your time horizon and your risk tolerance, because you're going to invest differently for retirement in 40 years than you will for a house in maybe 10 years or a car in 5 years. Does that make sense? So, what would be your first goal that you're saving up for? Because for short term investments, it's really tough to invest in more than like a money market or something like that. Yo, what's going on, Double D? Double D fan always and ever. Who's Double D? Also, welcome. Welcome. Okay. I just checked. I see that X Files was a goat show. I loved X Files. That was something me and my mom watched growing up. But life is good, Double D. Is he a better man than Keanu Reeves? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Absolutely. All right. How did you become a fan? And while you're here, just so you know, I am a free financial advisor. I I'm a CFP professional. I worked at Vanguard for 13 years, and I quit my job to help millions of people master their finances. What's the best asset I could buy for 5K as a student and make more out of it ASAP? So, Karthik, this is an impossible question to answer because one, short term means how long, and there could be random things that pop up in the short term that might be good buying opportunities, or just in the short term they're going to do well. I don't generally invest or buy assets for the short term. If I'm going to buy something, I'm going to own it forever. That's how I do it. I don't generally make investments for short term acquisitions. I used to watch X Files the whole day and every day when I was 12, but then I got a huge crush on Agent Mulder. I want to know who he was in real life. All right. I'm sorry for that answer, Karthik. There are other streamers and content creators who will give you a direct answer. Just know that they have no idea what the future holds. They have no idea. So you need to be weary. Is the gold and silver prices going to drop? The preacher, this is a good question. Uh, I don't have a direct answer for you. Will it come down some? I could definitely see that. But a lot of it depends on inflation and sentiment over the economy, right? Historically, gold specifically, but silver also has been a retainer of value. So it's possible that it could absolutely go down. But why? But did you really watch X Files 2? I did, 100%. That's okay. That's okay, Double D fan. Digital gold, maybe. So I have a issue. My main issue with digital gold or crypto in general is there's no intrinsic value. By the way, I'm Dutch and not really good in English. That's okay. But I did watch X Files growing up, 100%. But crypto has no intrinsic value. That's my biggest worry with it. Yeah, either Sculler or Scully or Mulder. Just depended. I don't know that I had a pure favorite. Do you need any free help for video editing? Just asking, nothing to sell. I don't know what free help I would have. My wife edits the most of the shorts from the long form videos, and my videographer does the editing of our long form videos. But if you wanted to take a look at our content, take a look at the content, see what you think. Did you also not like the episodes with Agent? I do not remember them, Double D. It's been a long time. Is community free? Yes, it is. Are you talking about my Patreon community? My Patreon community is free, and any social is free. I'm a donation based financial advisor, so anybody who wants to buy stuff, it's just donation. Are you a cat or a dog person or both? Or don't like both? I do like both. If I had to pick one over the other, I would 100% say dogs, but I like cats too. Also both, but I don't have a dog. I have two cats and six chickens. Hey, I love the chickens. That's my wife and I's dream one day. Can you talk about Vanguard and how is it affecting the world? I don't work there anymore, Karthik. So I think the main impact that Vanguard has had on the world is lowering the cost of investing for everyone else. All right, Double D. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. Why? What are you thinking, Karthik? Caden, hey, what's going on? And the cut that I have to pay, I will be bringing in about 2K a year from it. Okay, so that's less than, because I think you said you paid 4,700, if I am recalling correctly, Caden. Sorry, that's going to take you. I do have children, Double D. I have 4 kids. So, Caden, the 2K per year, right? You'll pay off your initial investment, and let's just call it 2.5 years. I don't know what the cost will be to you while they are renting it out, but at this point, it's your feelings on if you want to rent out your assets. You know. Did you ever watch Californication? I did. Hopefully you are not watching that as a child. 47.50. It was bought in cash, and if I were to sell it outright, it would be 3K. Okay. So what would it be if you sold it in 2.5 years? How much do you think you would get for it if you sold it in 2.5 years? I have watched it already 3 times. You are too young for that show, Double D. What's the best piece of advice you want to give someone to get rich? Honestly, it's going to sound like the most boring thing in the world, but have a detailed budget. Understand where every dollar of yours is coming and going. Whether you're broke or rich, that works. That's the most important thing to me. I know, but it's so funny, and my parents allow it. My father bought it for me. All right. I would never let my kids watch, and I would probably keep it and keep buying trailers. Okay, Caden. Well, that is. You need to think about your downside risk, Caden. Also, just so you know, Caden, Facebook is a little bit delayed, so I might be responding what feels like slow to you on Facebook, but Or because if it gets stolen, I never see it again. All right, think a little bit longer though. There's other ones. Like what happens if a tire blows on your trailer? All right. So if you're going to run a business, you probably want that insurance. But what happens if a tire blows? I also watched It and Playing God. That's also a movie starring David Duchovny. All right. That's on Customer. All right. So I don't know all the details, man, but what you want to think about are the things you're not thinking about. If there's damage or it needs a repair, or if the person who rents it doesn't have insurance and refuses to pay. I totally hear you, Caden, but there are times where the client does not pay, even if they are supposedly on the hook. They don't pay. We are 10 minutes away. Can I pay for a private call or something for real? So I don't do private, Caden. Um, Unless someone is a part of the, which I don't know, which I'm not a huge fan of, but the highest tier on the Patreon does private conversations or private calls. But do you not want to have the conversation in front of other people, Caden? We are 5 minutes away. 5 minutes away. Three minutes. Three minutes. Hey, what's going on? Ann's Baines. I'm a free financial advisor, CFP professional, and I'm here to help millions of people achieve financial literacy. All right, time to mute Valorant stream. I am a student and I want to start saving money, but it gets tough for me as I am unable to work part-time and I am doing freelancing, but sometimes I don't really get enough projects. Any advice? Get your bills as low as possible. Make sure, hold on a second. We got to switch here. Switch here. Switch here. Pew. All right. There we go. Get your expenses as low as possible and budget for your worst month. That is the advice. All right, let's see here. Woo! Let's go, boys. Boys and girls, if there are any girls in here. Boys and girls. Be right back. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
An extra $30,000.
Save your money!
Figure out where you're wasting money and stop it.
Over the next 7 minutes, we're talking through 7 financial ideas that matter, no matter where you're at in your journey.
What is a financial lesson you've learned that you think other people could benefit from?
So I got a good job right out of college. I was making a ton of great money, young engineer, and I blew it on cars. You know, I bought a nice little car, started upgrading it, got into the street racing scene. And then I went to go buy a house and I was like, man, I really wish I had that extra $30,000 I dropped on that car 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So
would you say then to budget, have a purpose for your money?
oh yeah, like don't get excited. Like when you're real young and you start, if you have the opportunity to make that money young, take advantage of it, put it in the right place, talk to the older guys that you work with possibly, listen to them. You know, I worked out in Louisiana with a lot of blue-collar guys, but you find out some of these blue-collar guys, they're some of the richest people you ever meet.
Oh yeah.
They were smart, they put the money in the right places.
Blue collar.
So,
I appreciate it, brother. That is awesome. That's the main question. We're trying to help millions of people achieve financial literacy, and I bet you that answer is going to help a lot of people.
yeah, take advantage of it. You know, get your money in the right places. Have fun, but be responsible.
Yeah, absolutely, brother. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, too.
What is a financial lesson you've learned that you think other people could learn from?
Save your money! Save your money as much as you can! Even if you think you guys can have a fun night out, make sure you can have that fun night out.
I like it. Save your money.
Save your money.
Budget to go out.
Budget.
There we go.
Yes.
I like it.
What advice would you give on being a poor parent?
So I was raised by a single mom. So the one mistake I noticed that she made is she wasn't diligent with every dollar she made. That's the first step. Most people don't actually go down to the penny and realize how much they're spending, how much they're wasting. That's step number one. Sometimes the money is truly not there, but a lot of the time we have at least a little bit more money than we think we do because we're wasting it in areas we didn't realize we were wasting it. So that would be the step one. Figure out where you're wasting money and stop it. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. I like this video a lot. What is a financial lesson you've learned that you think other people could benefit from?
I was definitely afraid to get my first credit card, but that was the biggest thing, and I've seen so much like growth from that. It's just getting my first credit card, paying it off. So I definitely recommend getting that.
All right.
Yeah.
How often do you pay it off? Like, what's your schedule?
I pay it off like once a week.
Hey, I like that.
Yeah.
A lot of people let a balance float for a long time.
No, I don't like doing that. It scares me. So
Absolutely.
once a week is good. So
That's a really good way. Spread that word, man. That's actually wise.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Yes, sweet. Let's go.
Understanding credit is one of those things that can quietly change the direction of your life. That's why these conversations matter.
At Free Advice Guy, our mission is to help millions of people achieve financial literacy. If you'd like to join the mission, click the Patreon link down below for a free budgeting worksheet and exclusive community content and live streams. Together, we will help millions of people achieve financial literacy.
I want to give a special shout out to our contributing Patreon members. Patreon is going to be the lifeblood of this mission. With your help, we are going to help millions of people achieve financial literacy. Now there's another side to credit, and it's one a lot of people learn the hard way.
What is a financial lesson you've learned that you think other people could benefit from?
Don't go into debt on your credit card unless you can pay it off is the biggest one I've learned. Cause it you in the brother. Let me tell you about it. It hurts. Apparently, a credit score. You know, a credit score is actually important. you know that it actually impacts your life very significantly. That's what I've learned from my experience.
When would you pay it off?
When I have money, too. As soon as I can.
If I could add something, that month. Whatever you put on the credit card, that month. Pay it off. Do not put anything on the credit card unless you are ready to pay it off that month.
Good.
I like it. That was great advice. That was great advice, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Have a great night.
Thank you, man.
What's the YouTube channel?
Free Advice Guy.
Free Advice Guy. I gotta take a photo or I'll forget.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Have a great night. Good
Appreciate
luck.
it, man. Thank you.
My skills, you know.
Skills are important, but you can go learn the skills to make the money, right? What's a trade you enjoy? That's trades are going to give you a huge bang for your buck.
I believe so too. I know that. Not many people are willing to do that now.
True, but I think we're starting to see a culture shift.
Oh yeah, major incline in that.
Yes.
I agree too.
You could be your own boss, have your own business in less than 5 years, making bank.
Like say if I got a trade in welding or something as far as that, would you recommend doing that for like 5 years, then venturing off my own and starting my own thing, or would you recommend working up a company?
It depends on your comfort level, right? If you want unlimited earnings, you eventually do it on your own. But a lot of people are very comfortable working for somebody their whole lives, making a good salary. There's a lot less pressure and stress if you are working for somebody.
Thank you, sir.
For sure.
You have a great night.
You too. All right. And the last one.
What advice would you give to a 21-year-old who didn't go to college? What's their next step?
Figure out what your skills are and either go get a trade or go maximize your skills. Figure out what you do that can solve other people's problems. Right? So what are you good at?
I'm actually pretty good at a lot of stuff.
Okay, then another follow-up. What do you like doing?
I like doing sales. I like talking to people. I'm good at talking to people.
So if you're good at sales, the world is your oyster. Like, you can literally do anything. If you can go into an interview and sell them on you, you can do almost anything you want. And then your earning potential is off the charts.
We hope you enjoyed this new style of video. We'd love to hear your feedback. Leave a comment below on what you thought. Friday's video will be our entire night in Old Town, with some bonus clips added. Thanks for watching, and as always, we'll catch you in the next video.
I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's see here. Yo, what is this? Nope, not that. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. How to get a girlfriend. Arthur, the best way to get a girlfriend is to not try to get a girlfriend. You want to be friends with everybody. So make friends with a bunch of girls with zero intentions. And then when it clicks, you'll know. Like my wife and I met, we were friends for a long time before we got to the dating portion. It's really the best way to go about it. No expectations, no pressure. What is Tiggle? Why'd you delete those messages? Were you embarrassed by them? Yo, I'm back. I do remember Porch. Talking about Forrest Frank. Yo, what's up? All right, coming in with the 6-7. Coming up with the Ann. And are you hot? Because that's what... Yikes. Wait, who is Ands? Oh. Hey, thanks, Porch Bros. It's longer than it even looks. Everybody has to work. Everybody. Work isn't the same for everyone. For some, it's labor on $5. For others, it's playing golf for $3 million. It's very true. It's still work either way, but pay is always different for different work. For whatever reason, we have decided that we're willing to give a ton of money to athletes and things like that. But every profession has their own pay and all that. What's up, Arthur? You're back? After you deleted your messages, bro. Why'd you delete them? Even athletes put in work, though, you know? All right. So for anybody who is new and doesn't know, we are. I'm a free financial advisor. I'm a CFP professional, and our mission here is to help millions of people master their finances. How about this? Let's hear it. Let's hear it. What is your plan for your holiday? And I hope you're going to enjoy it. Happy Christmas and God bless you with a preposterous and healthy life ahead. I appreciate the preacher. Hang out with family. Celebrate Christmas with the family. That is the plan. What about you, preacher? And if you don't know about me, I'm a free financial advisor with a mission to help millions of people master their finances. Appreciate that, preacher. What are your plans for the holidays? Just going to work. I don't have any plans right now, so I'm going to work and save some money. Thank you for asking. What type of work are you into, preacher? Cloud support, engineering. I dig it. What part of the world are you in? And do you have questions about finance? Personal finance. Yo, what's up, Thousand Hats? Is that Ani Ray? No, I am not. Married to a beautiful wife, 4 kids. Why do you ask? That's good. No, it's great. All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. 1,000 hats. What do you got planned for this weekend, 1,000 hats? Could you bump up your volume a little bit? Uh-oh. Let me see if my microphone is down. Yes, it is. All right, this is the loudest I can have it right here. That's weird. It's not showing my, Huh, interesting. Can I ask you about your career choice? Yes. Is that better now, Hats? I raised it from 84% to 100%. I hope that does it. I hope that does it. Which type of field is best for future and science directions? I don't know the best fields, Annie. Ani? Ray. We'll just go with Ray. How about that? I'm not sure about what's going to be best in the sciences in the next 5-10 years, or even today, if that makes sense. This weekend is a close time getting to a weekend off. The kids got out of school yesterday. I plan to wrap Christmas presents today and tomorrow. I dig it, man. So you're putting in work. Hats, putting in work. I apologize for that, Ray. All right, hold on a second. Got a text from my wife. Wanting to report it. Whoa. Sound is better. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. And for some reason, my headphones aren't picking up. in my software. I'm not 100% sure what's going on. Thought your mic was on the headphones, but I see it now. Yeah. There is a microphone for this. I just don't like it. I have no idea, Ray. Tell me how to deal with them. Well, there are multiple ways to deal with them. Words and not engaging in physicality. Working with school administrators, things like that. But if you want to take care of yourself, learn self-defense. Hey, thanks, Ray. Hi, man. Hope you're doing well. What can you tell me about religions? What do you want to know about religions? Hey, thanks, Ray. Appreciate you. Hey, man. Everybody has their own view on the world. Everybody has their own vision. So I can respect yours. It's okay. But let me ask you something. What created everything? We know it's not nothing. But what did? All right. I can respect the agnostic. Have you ever sought out Jesus? I know it sounds crazy, but for a lot of people who don't believe in Jesus, they just start praying, asking for him to show himself, and it happens, brother. It's crazy. Well, I sort of understand it. You know, we're all searching for meaning and purpose, you know? Yo, light question this time, but you a regular chip guy or a rippled chip guy? I think it depends on the type of chip. So there's one rippled chip, man, Hickory Barbecue by Lay's. It's one of my favorite chips of all time, randomly. And it's the rippled kind that is really good. But I think for the most part, I'm a regular chip guy. If you want me to be honest, Saeed, I could see your message. I'm not going to state it because the AI mod made a decision to delete it. But it's, yeah. Jesus is the way. I believe it says in Islam that Jesus was the truth. And if Jesus was the truth, nothing else can be. Oh, I had a guy explain the Big Bang this way. I'm actually really excited for this. Hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. I appreciate you. I think it's Saeed. Have a great day, man. James does tech. Hey, James, what is a hidden tech that regular people don't know about that you think they would love? In the beginning, the universe was formless and void. Something happened, and there was stuff. Doesn't that sound familiar? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. No matter... So, I don't know if we've talked about this, Hats, but like I'm a deeply Christian man. But I try to make all arguments and conversations outside of religion. And I know some people fault me for that. But we have to get certain agreements on the origins of everything, no? I will probably be ending this stream soon. And moving over to the TikToks. What is the meaning of life? It's a good question, Eric. Everybody's going to have different answers here. I believe it's finding Jesus, and then also being fruitful and multiplying, having as many children as you can. But ultimately, nothing matters if you don't know Jesus. Person who finds interesting rocks interesting has been mocked for it. My brother's an earth science guy. I have often wondered if really pretty rocks either didn't take nearly so long to form or were painted by a creator. Have you seen the okay, hats? This is hey, Merry Christmas, Eric. Dude, this actually blew my mind. They have apparently found dinosaur remains that somehow still have DNA, which is impossible because supposedly DNA can't last, even if completely frozen, can't last more than like 125,000 years. So that's interesting. Meaning of life is 42, according to Doug Adams. And gratuitous images of, according to Monty Python. What does that mean? 42. I need more. $42. Oh yeah, there was wet T-Rex tissue found like 20 years ago, and whole dino found about 10 years ago. Yes, this sort of stuff breaks my brain a little bit because there's two things. I'm not gonna lie. I want to believe everything. I believe the Earth is a globe. I believe the Earth is whatever they said, 6 billion years old or whatever. I want to believe all these things. I do believe the Earth is round. I'm not. Yeah, anyway. But there's just a bunch of stuff that it's hard to find an answer. See if I can get my dad on stream sometime. Creation Evans is his hobby. I love it, man. Yeah, the feels weird to call apologetics, but the whole, I don't know, background, the whole topic, subject is awesome. There are some hard to argue facts out there, like the dinosaur tracks in Glen Rose that have human footprints in them. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. To believe the evolutionary theory, you have to have a lot of faith. But for some reason, the faith in that is easier for people. You only have to believe in one miracle. Or just look at the progress of humanity in our lifetime. If humanity as old as they did, as they say, we'd have made zero advancement for a million. Yes. That's another good one. Now, I will say, there is, do you know who Graham Hancock is? Because he talks about the Younger Dryas and all that sort of stuff. But that there is a pretty good evidence for essentially a hard reset through massive flooding that seemed to happen almost, not instantaneously, but kinda. That also sounds familiar. But we also have huge gaps in our history, especially as Americans. The third largest civilization in 1050 AD was right outside of St. Louis, Missouri. Interesting. Yeah, I know the Americas have been around a lot longer than people think. The U.S. was home to several large cities for centuries, but about 70 years before European contact, they were wiped out by illnesses, leaving only the young and healthy and the nomadic peoples behind. Very interesting. I love American history. The continent and the country. Who built that? Oh, the Giants built that. We were 5 last time you were there, and everyone was a giant. Not to mention this conversation is being translated 3 times while it is happening, so yeah. But I think they said they found pyramids and stuff here as well. Might have been in Missouri. All right, guys, I might be go ahead and ending the stream now. I will be back on TikTok here in the nearest future. People accuse me of being a know-it-all. I do know a lot, I guess. I have heard a little bit about a lot of things, but I don't view myself as all that smart. I feel the same way. You clearly know certain things about more topics that I don't know, but I find that really cool. Good chatting, hats. If you're on TikTok later, I'll be there. But I appreciate everybody. Have a great day. And Patreon community Q&A tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Arizona time. All right, I appreciate you guys. Have a good one. We'll catch you later.